Hello. Welcome to Open for Adventure. I am your host and dungeon master, Camille. And this is session 11. Guys, we made it this far. I didn't think we'd get it this far. I'm just kidding. I knew we did. So, quick announcement before we get started. On Wednesday at 7 o'clock Central 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, Mindy is having our solo session as Leona. It will be just me and her. I'll probably stream for about 2 hours. It will be a very good time. You will probably get some Leona lore. TM. And then on Sunday, we are having another Dungeons and Drunkards one-shot. We are doing a reprisal of Veils of Vengeance because my internet was not great when we first did it, and also it was freaking fun. And we're very excited about it. Lore! And just a reminder that if you want to give a character inspiration, you can cheer. The rules for that, the guidelines for that are underneath this thing in the description. And yeah, let's go ahead and roll that intro.
I'm Kate. You can find me on Twitter at KatesD8s. You can find me on Twitch and Discord at KatesandD8s. And I am playing Deirdre. It's really funny actually. I say I haven't seen him in a long time, but it's really only been a couple months. And yet it feels like forever. My patron may be able to help.
Who's your patron?
His name is Ektiarn. The last time I saw Ektiarn was when I came home. And he sent me off to explore. He told me not to stay in one place for too long. And I said I would.
Why did he send you away?
I don't know.
Well, what's the matter?
You remind me of someone that I miss very much. And, I just thought that this would help the loneliness go away.
I'm Nevin. You can find me on Instagram at Nevin Edmondson. I will post it in our thing, like I did not last time, and I will be playing Moldy. I'm a bit from all over, honestly. I kind of grew up with I grew up traveling with the circus as a kid for most of my life, and then I ended up in Wolf Crest for a while. But, you know, I travel a lot. I don't usually stick to one place for too long. I was born and raised on the road, so I guess I still just kind of travel.
Did your parents travel with you?
I mean, I don't really know too much about my parents. I was found by a very kind lady who raised me. She unfortunately passed away whenever I was younger, so I just keep it short. No, I don't really have a family. I'm going to I'm going to keep my hand on top of hers and use my other hand to get the cards out and have them levitating above, and tell her, put your hand on top of the deck, and in your mind, picture that person this card is facing towards you. And when the card's facing towards you, what it means is that good tidings are facing you and good fortune. So whoever it is that's in your mind, at least according to what my mother taught me with these fortunes, then you shouldn't have anything to worry about. This person will be safe.
Hi, I'm Kate. You can find me on Twitter and everything important at Very Pale Ale, and I play Kestra.
Kesra. I like poke my head over the thing. Kesra,
Yeah.
where are you from?
Places.
What kind of places? I've read a lot about places. I haven't been to many of them, but I've read a lot about them.
I'm glad. It's a small place. It'd be like northeast of here.
Oh? Is it cold?
Place with a capital P.
Place.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've heard of that.
Well, I'm not surprised.
What's it like?
It's really small.
Is there a court there?
No.
Oh, that might be why I haven't heard of it then. Are you sure?
Yeah. Okay, so since we're insisting on taking this crazy shit with us, the key is to act like we don't have it. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Is to act like we didn't find anything. Be real upset. You two, maybe cry a little bit. I think one of you has almost done that a few times. Right? Like,
Get out of here.
we gotta act like we don't have it. So if anybody is watching, we gotta look like this didn't work. Or we will be followed, and I don't want to deal with that shit. So. You mean like you... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, no, this is fine. We need to leave. Let's go.
Okay.
Hustle out. Look sad. Look like somebody just stole your lollipop. Let's go.
I'm Mindy. You can find me on Twitter at MKAY1713, and I will be playing Leona. I grew up in Ilven. Quite the opposite of you, Monty. I didn't travel a lot at all. In fact, this is the first time I've ever left the city. You probably find that hard to believe. But no, I grew up there. I guess he became really the only family I had. And mostly just Lord Kentigan. Did you see? I got him. I mean, he got me too, but I got him.
You did. You did so well. Let's try to keep you from getting hit again, okay?
I think that would probably be a good idea. Okay.
I don't mind healing you. I'm happy to do it. I would prefer you to not go unconscious.
I feel like it's probably not very good for me either. But it's good. I'll be ready next time because I can throw it at them. They caught us off guard, so.
Yeah, they did catch us off guard. That's true. Just, when you throw it, don't go running after it to try to get it back. Okay?
Well, what am I supposed to use after I throw it then?
You're
I should get
some
some more
spells.
daggers.
Maybe.
Well, we can figure all that out when we get to Asmund. I'm sure they have lots of shops.
Oh, I'm sure. They'll outfit you perfectly.
Hi. You guys are not on mute anymore. Congratulations.
Hey. Woo! We made it.
Here we are.
Here we
Progress.
are. Oh gosh, that song again. So, Nevin, Mondi, would you like to give our intro? Not our intro, our recap?
Yes.
Woo! Chuckles.
So last time we started where I was on a watch the middle of the night and saw a little goblin girl trying to steal from Leona, and we ended up waking up the whole camp while I was trying to calm her down, and we found out that she was looking for a key to free her queen, and then found out it was this tribe of goblins worshiping this brownie, right? And we were able to get the queen free, but the goblins freaked out, so we pulled a little illusion to make them think that we put the brownie back in the cage and then left with it before they could realize. And then a little while later, we set up camp. While I was off in the woods, I ran into this elven ranger named Alok. And he said he'd give it, if we went to the next town over, they'd give us a discount, and also to be careful because there are crag cats and orcs nearby. Then later that night, while on watch again, because I am super lucky, my dad showed up, this black dragon named Zephyliar. Gave us a little bit of info about my backstory, that my mom was a fallen Aasimar, was part of his group with Tiamat when she was pregnant with me, but changed her mind and then tried to get rid of me and hide me in a town, and my dad destroyed the town trying to find me. And the woman who was raising me had scrying so that my dad couldn't find me, and then when she died, he's been tracking me ever since. And that he told me that I am his only non-draconic offspring, and also that Leona, our own party member, is a part of the Silence.
Which is a secret organization that does stuff.
It does things.
It's really quiet.
Which makes you wonder why anyone would want Leona.
And here we are. It is the end of your watch, Monty.
Thank God.
Your father has just left, and you are there alone with your thoughts. You can see just the gentlest bit of dawn begin to break on the horizon. Who is going to take the next watch?
I think I was the only one that didn't take a watch, so it's probably gonna be me.
Yeah. I'll walk over to where Deirdre's sleeping and just lean over and gently wake her up. I think it's your turn to take the watch.
Okay, give me a second. I'll get up and start taking my watch.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's not terrible. Okay. Perception. 14.
Okay. You keep an eye out. It's pretty easy, especially as the day is beginning to break. None of your companions stir except for Maudie. You notice that he is twitching in his sleep. His eyes are moving back and forth very rapidly as if he is dreaming. And he turns over a couple times.
I wonder if he's having a nightmare. It's not too bad. And then near the end of my watch, I will start making breakfast for everybody, which is mostly just rations, but it's something to do.
And you are not disturbed during your watch. Nothing of eventfulness happens. The rest of you slowly begin to rise. Ray is the first one up. And he joins you at whatever you're doing. He's not very good at helping, but he tries.
I will have him grab plates for everybody.
He can do that.
Okay.
The rest of you?
I'm probably awake pretty early. I think I'm a morning person.
Oh, God.
So I'm probably coming around and I'm like maybe a little too energetic for some people's taste early in the morning. And I am also trying to help. I might be more help, but I'm really asking for direction. And then maybe trying to do things assuming that I know what you're going to say, and I'm going to be trying to do them before you say, and it may not be what you actually want me to do. But I'm trying really hard.
And the effort is appreciated.
Yeah. So I'll start making breakfast and
Leona, you're very chipper in the morning.
Thank you. I didn't know there's something about a new day. It's exciting.
So
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's always an adventure with you lot.
That's for sure. It's definitely an adventure.
Did anybody see anything on their watch last night?
It was pretty quiet for me.
It was very quiet.
I didn't hear anything.
Is the food done?
food should be done. It's literally just like rations, so it's probably oats of some kind, very easily made.
Bray,
Oh, yes.
will you please go away, Kesra? I just urge you to be a little gentle. She does not like the morning quite as much as I do.
I'm awake.
Oh, she's awake.
Oh, that's new.
Haven't gotten up yet. Kind of
Okay.
hard to block the sunshine.
That's true.
And I'm gonna roll. I look every bit as bedrag as you think I do. As you think I would, but I'm awake. I'm awake.
Breakfast is ready.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And I'm gonna shuffle on over and take a whatever bowl plate. I'm like,
Is it
I'm gonna go sit.
is it
Give
usually
it like oatmeal.
ew? Like is it like runny oatmeal? Is it unusual for Mondi to still be asleep at this time?
Yeah, I usually wake up pretty early, so it is a little strange I did the last to rise.
Is he alright?
I think he had a nightmare. He woke me up, and then while I was getting everything together, he was kind of tossing and turning. So, it might
I'm
be
gonna
best to let him sleep for a bit.
Sometimes it can be hard to sleep in a new place, especially when you're on guard.
We'll give him a few minutes, I think.
Hmm.
I don't think we're in any rush. I mean, I would like to get to my village soon, but
I would also like to get to Adare as soon as possible.
okay. We'll give him a few more minutes. That shouldn't delay us too much.
Yeah, sure. I'll start saddling the horses.
Perfect.
Is Mondi up after a couple minutes? Dang it.
Yeah, I would. Once I hear like enough talk, I'll start waking up. I'm not that heavy of a sleeper. What? Sorry, I slept in a little bit. What's happening?
Nothing. We're just packing up. Here's some breakfast. You slept in a bit today.
Yeah, just more bad dreams, I guess. Thank you, and I'm just gonna take the bowl and quickly, or plate or whatever, and just kind of quickly scarf it down. Try to stay busy.
About ready over here.
Yeah, let me just pack up these dishes and we can go.
We pack up.
Yeah.
I pack my pillow.
Roll up the bedrolls.
Make sure there are no bugbears in the sleeping bags.
I double check just in case.
Latch all the leathers.
I don't know if I've ever seen one. I assume they're big. But I'm gonna double check just in case, like a baby bugbear.
Oh my god.
I won't try to adopt it, I promise.
Leona, are you missing something? Are you looking for something?
No, no, I just don't want to take any, like, unwanted travelers with us, you know, bugbears.
Bugbears.
Right.
In your sleeping.
I mean, I know they get very big, but I mean, they must start small.
They start very small. They're about this big when they're born.
See, it could be anywhere.
They could be anywhere.
Mondi told me to be careful.
I agree. You should be careful. Are we ready to get on the road?
Yes, please.
Yes.
All right. What kind of pace are you guys setting today?
Fast but not breakneck.
I'm looking at the clouds, so someone's gonna have to like keep me up. What does the sky look like? Are there clouds?
So today, the days are slowly growing colder and colder and colder as winter approaches. It is a clear day, but the wind whips at you almost painfully. It's a little uncomfortable. The parts of your face that are exposed, or if you've got your hood up, the parts of you that are exposed to the air get pretty chilly pretty quick. But other than that, it's a nice day.
Because I'm definitely kind of veering off the course every now and again because I'm trying to like not, and I'm not. I can't see.
Leona. Leona.
What? Oh, I can't. I need a hood.
Here. Ray takes off his cloak and he rides up next to you and he drapes it over your shoulders. He puts the hood up.
Thank you. I think I have a cloak somewhere. I don't know why I didn't think to put it on. It wasn't this cold when we were standing still.
Do you do anything with do you just keep the cloak as it is? Do you like do anything with it?
I'm just gonna like me.
Okay. As you do that, you notice it's very heavy.
Oh, so it's warm.
It's very warm and it's very nice. Like something you would expect to own the female version of.
This is very nice.
Oh, thank you. It was a gift.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's...
Do you know who made it?
I don't. Is there a tag or something? Perhaps the designer?
I don't know. I'll be looking. I don't know. Do they have tags? I'm looking for one anyway.
Okay. Make an investigation check. And a dexterity check.
Okay. I'll say green is... Which one did you say first?
Investigation.
And then this one will be dex. Okay, neither are too bad. So investigation is going to be a dirty 20.
Okay.
And the dex is going to be a 16.
You feel your left foot come out of the stirrup for just a second and you start to slide. But you right yourself pretty quickly as you're like holding the cloak up.
I'm very dexterous, guys.
Your investigation check was a dirty 20. It is, you notice, there's no, like, designer on it or anything like that. There is very, very fine thread that keeps it together. Surely it must be, like, some kind of knockoff or something like that. But it's very nice. If it's a knockoff, it's a very good knockoff.
And I don't okay.
You don't recognize any particular designer.
Okay.
But
I can find one.
You would recognize that it is a style similar to that of the people from Zendaria.
That's so squeaky. Okay. Zendaria. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Are you from Zendaria?
I thought I told you that.
Did you? You might have.
I think I did. Yes.
I get very distracted sometimes.
I hadn't noticed.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah.
I meet a lot of people.
I know, I'm sure. Have you been?
I've never been. When I was younger, I really wanted to. I mean, I wanted to go to a lot of places. But Zendaria was always pretty high on the list. So, what's it like?
Crowded. It's very, very crowded.
So lots of people. Let's make new friends.
Yes, lots of people, lots of new friends. There's a lot of money there. There's also a lot of poverty. You can find anything, they say, in Zandaria. Anything you need, anything you want. There's a lot of political figures coming in and out since it's the capital. The market district's very nice. I think you'd like it.
Well, maybe one day I'll get to go.
I hope so. What about it? What about it made you want to visit?
You know, I just had a lot of stories.
Like what?
Some of them similar to what you said. How you could really find anything, and that anything's possible. Lots of people, different kinds of people.
Oh yes, it's very diverse.
I don't know. Just sounds very exciting.
It can be. It can also be stifling. It's hard to get It's hard to get a moment of quiet when you're always surrounded. It's not like out here.
It is nice out here.
It's very nice. It's very, very peaceful.
Are you planning on going back after you find your friend?
I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Perhaps when I find my friend, I'll figure it out.
Well, there's plenty of other places to go visit, so...
Oh, like where?
That's a great question. You know...
Where?
I've heard that there are great, wonderful things in Raishar.
Raishar?
That Grassgrave is particularly nice in the spring.
I heard that Grassgrave is terrible all times of the year.
Okay, well, you must not have heard the same stories as me.
Clearly not.
My stories are better.
Of course. Most definitely.
I've never been to Icemeet. I don't know if I'd recommend going. I don't know how welcoming they are to non-dwarven folk.
Well, you can go to Kinbolder, which is the trade city outside of Winterhold, which you cannot go into Winterhold unless invited by the chief, of course, unless you are a dwarf. But
Kinbolder, that's where there's a temple there. A temple to Sarenrae.
I think you're talking about Van Boor.
I'm talking about Van Boor. Dang it.
Van Boor, yes, it actually about 10 years ago, it changed the whole city. It was kind of a miracle.
It was one of the first.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Have you... Cool. How... I suppose in books, that's how you've learned about it.
Oh, I mean, yes. But, I mean, I do, I follow Sarenrae. She's, I don't know. She's pretty great.
I didn't know you, were a believer. That's Sarenrae is, yeah. From what I hear, she's quite lovely.
She is. I mean, I've never met her, but I assume, I don't know. Sometimes when I sing songs, I feel like somebody hears me. But like it's different than when you're singing for people. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I think it does. Well, I'm glad to hear it. There's a really large temple to Sarenrae in Zandaria.
There is?
Yes, it was the second one established.
What?
Yes.
Wait, would I know that?
Yeah, probably. It might have just slipped your mind.
That's right. I do remember reading about that one.
The
Sounds beautiful. I mean, I haven't seen any drawings or anything, but I have read many descriptions, and it sounds amazing.
well, I have had the honor of going, so I can confirm for you.
You're so lucky.
Quite lucky, yes. As it were.
Well, maybe one day I'll get to see that one too. Maybe that's what I should do. I should just go visit all of the temples of Sarenrae.
Like a pilgrimage.
Yes. Is that what that's called?
I think so.
Yes.
I'm not sure, but I think so.
At some point, I do need to go back to Ilvinus, but...
What's back in Ilvinus?
My family.
Your
My
family?
friends.
What
People.
kind of family waits for you back in Ilvinus?
The Kentigans. I mean, I know they're not my real family,
Oh, of course not.
but they're like my family. And once they get everything cleared up, I will be able to go home and
That's right.
see my friends again.
Is there anyone special waiting for you back there? I take
Maybe.
that as a yes.
He's pretty great.
What's his name?
Roman Kentigan?
Roman Kentigan.
Hmm.
He sounds great.
He is.
How did... never mind.
What? Wait, what?
No, nothing. I just, I think I've actually met him.
Really?
Yeah, once or twice. He's a very, popular guy in Zandaria. His uncle, or his father, Lord Kentagon, is, cousins to the Queen, so they are
Yeah.
esteemed guests.
I do know that he traveled to Zandaria a time or two.
A time or two, I think so. Does he know of your affections?
I mean, I'm not always very discreet. So, I mean, we haven't actually talked about it explicitly, but I mean, we've kind of talked about it.
How is kind of?
Sort of. I mean, he knows that I care about him. I know he cares about me.
That should be all that matters then, huh?
Hmm.
Well, I am happy to hear that.
Do you have anyone special waiting for you back in Zandaria?
No, I don't. Not anymore.
Maybe we can find you somebody.
Oh, no, Leona, I don't think so. But thank you. I appreciate it. It's a little too soon, perhaps.
Soon?
She passed.
Oh.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It was about a year and a half ago when she passed. We were engaged, and she left the city to visit family elsewhere, and her caravan was never seen again.
So she might still be out there.
I went looking for her, and I found a caravan that had been destroyed and the things all stolen.
Is he close enough that I could reach for his arm?
Sure.
So I'm gonna put my hand on his arm. I'm so sorry for your loss, Ray.
Thank you, Leona. I greatly appreciate it. Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
She was also a singer. And
Really?
I think that you perhaps reminded me a little bit of her when I first met you. And I hope you don't take offense to that. It just, it was nice to hear that kind of voice again and feel that way again.
No, I'm not offended. I'm flattered. I'm glad I was able to give you maybe just a moment.
Yeah, I think you two would have gotten along rather well.
Probably.
Anyway, I think I'll go ahead a little bit and scout for the next few miles.
Okay. After he gets a little bit away. Oh, thank you for the cloak!
He just kind of... It smells like him. It's nice. It's very clean. Well, not very clean. It's just like regular clean.
It's very warm.
It is. And the rest of you?
I am actually going to try and catch up with Monty. I'm not sure where he is in the line, but
I'm just I would probably be just in the middle, just kind of moving forward, not saying too much.
okay. I was probably further up front, so I'm going to hang back just a little bit. Monty, you seem to have nightmares pretty frequently. Is everything okay?
Yeah, no, it's just I've always kind of had nightmares since I was a little kid. No, it's nothing to worry about.
Okay. You seemed pretty distressed this morning. You were tossing and turning in your sleep. I was just worried.
Yeah, I was having this dream that I saw this woman who was I think a fallen Aasimar.
Oh,
I don't exactly know what it means, but I had never seen her before in a dream, and I don't know too much about Aasimar at all. What makes someone fallen?
DM, is this something I would know?
Essentially, you would know that there are certain members of the Aasimar race who go against their celestial heritage in some way. Your mother would have told you that it is because of some act of great evil that they commit.
Okay.
But you've never met one.
Okay.
You've only heard about them.
Okay. I mean, I know the stories I've been told. I know what my mother said. And everything I know about fallen Aasimar is they would have had to have done something unspeakably evil in order to fall. So I don't know. I've never met one.
Me neither. I don't know. It was just a dream, anyways. I didn't know.
Dreams can hurt sometimes.
Yeah, but they're just dreams.
I know, but I'm sorry they're hurting you.
All right. How have you been? I feel like after everything, we haven't been able to just check in on you.
I mean, I'm okay. I don't have any lasting injuries that weren't already there. The brownie said something strange. she asked if Ektiarn was still alive. Or no, I told the brownie that I was associated with him, and she seemed surprised and asked if he was still alive. I'm worried, really worried, but I don't want to bug him.
I mean, I don't know Faye too well, but is that normal for you to like? It seems like you're very cautious to talk to him. Is there a reason? I mean, why would he not want you to just check in with him?
That's a very complicated question. I very much want to talk to him, but he has the Fae court normally, and he's very busy with that. But the way he acted the last time I saw him, like physically, made me think that something big is happening. And he seemed, I don't want to say the word frightened, but that's really the best descriptor. And if something has him upset like that, then he really shouldn't be bothering with me. I can always write to him in my journal if I need to, and I probably will. But he's got more important things to deal with.
I mean, it seems a bit unfair to you that it's kind of a one-sided thing.
He's very important. It is very difficult not being around him. And I don't know, I just don't want to be a burden. And
I mean, does he talk to you like you are a burden though? Or is...
No, he's never treated me like one. He's always been very kind. But I owe him my life. He saved me. I don't know how to repay it other than to be as unobtrusive as possible. And it sounds like whatever he's dealing with currently is very big.
Do you think it has anything to do with you, or?
I can't imagine why it would have to do the only thing that I could possibly imagine having to do with me is if Veronestra's causing trouble. And even then, he would be more annoyed than frightened. It's strange. I don't know. I don't think it has anything to do with me. I hope it doesn't have anything to do with me.
When was the last time you talked to him?
Well, the last time I think I talked to him was after you all healed me and I fell asleep. I believe that's the last time I spoke to him, but that was also right after Veronestra impersonated him, so I'm not really sure. But the last time I know I saw him was, I think, a day or two before the wedding. No, it was right after we got into Azmorin. But that's the last time we actually, that's the last time I know I spoke to him.
I hope you don't mind my saying, but it seems like you two have a pretty complicated relationship.
He's Archfey. It is complicated is a very good word for it. There's a lot happening that I'm not privy to the information of, and there's a lot of things that I really haven't been thinking about that I really should be thinking about.
I'm sorry if I've, I'm sorry if we've been a distraction to you.
No, not at all. No, I think traveling with everyone's been really good for me. I've been able to stretch my wings a little bit.
That was
Little
clever.
ASMR joke.
That was really clever.
But no, this has been nice. This has been really, really nice. And I've enjoyed spending time with you on the ship. And I've enjoyed, getting to know Leona and all of her songs. And I've really, really enjoyed not annoying Kessera as much as I did initially.
Seems like she's warming up to us a little bit.
A little. She does seem a little less antagonistic.
Yeah, a little bit.
She's very kind. She tries to hide it, but I think she's kind.
Maybe somewhere in there she is.
I think we just have to give her some time.
Can I get a perception check from everyone?
Oof. It's gonna be a CX.
9 from me.
You guys are caught up in your conversation.
14.
15.
No, I lied. That's a 24. I can't add.
Jesus Christ.
Bards!
I don't know how to add.
15.
Kessera, you and Leona both hear the kind of distinctive sound of a lot of people, a lot of horses, just kind of, not a commotion, but
Like a caravan?
like a caravan. And Leona, you see it first because you are kind of keeping an eye out for Ray, and you notice that up ahead of you there is a massive unit of Crownsguard soldiers. About 50 of them. And
Does it?
go ahead.
Let's see. Keep going, and then I'll ask.
And it takes you a second, but you find Ray, who is off of his horse, and he is talking to one of them. And go ahead and roll an insight check.
22.
They seem to be having a heated discussion. And I will say, because of your background, you probably recognize, you and Kessera both recognize that this is a man of rank that he is arguing with.
I'm going to make sure that we are properly scooted to the side.
We can't just. We're just gonna leave Ray here?
No, you guys are approaching, and you're about...
Oh, move off the road. Okay. I was like, wait, what? I got it now. I understand.
Yeah,
The last thing we want to do is be in the way.
You notice, Leona, that Ray kind of runs a hand through his messy, kind of curly brown hair and kind of shakes his head and gets back up on his horse and rides up to you guys.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, of course it is.
Are you sure?
Sure, we just go around if there should be room for us just off the side of the road. But be careful, you don't want your horses to step in any large holes. You might get thrown.
Can I tell what kind of soldiers? Can I tell if these are any specific kind of soldiers? Or
What's a skill that you're proficient in that you feel like you could roll for this?
I am technically proficient in insight,
Roll insight.
so that's about it.
I will say you use your mercenary background to give you proficiency in this.
Thank you. All right, that's a 15 plus 3.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are... you heard of these. They are part of an elite group of soldiers that are often dispatched for specialized missions. They're like the SEALs, kind of. You know that they are often called upon to fight dragons and to take care of massive problems, and there's about 50 of them.
So I definitely look nervous. Like once I realize what this group of people are, I definitely look a little nervous. Definitely like sitting a little straighter, side-eyeing Ray a little bit too. The fact that he was arguing with, not saying nothing, mind my own business, but I'm you can definitely tell that once I realize that they're not just normal, I'm kind of a little antsy.
The rest of you look and you do see a wide variety of creatures. You notice that there are several elves, a couple dwarves, a number of half-elves, more humans than anything else. A couple of tieflings do catch your eye, and they all are wearing the same scheme of clothes, but some of them wear different armor than others. You can tell some of them maybe are specialized in stealth, or some of them are specialized in the arcane. There are some who are wearing no armor at all and just the official dark cloak, dark cape with the Crown's Guard symbol pinned on their chest. Others are in full plate armor, massive greatswords, mauls, typical fighter types. The leader you see, or not the leader, I guess you would recognize him as the highest ranking one of the highest ranking people there, who was arguing with Ray, is not wearing any armor at all. Just the cloak and a specialized large pin that kind of signifies his rank. Ray kind of looks at all of you and says, we should, just, like I said, watch your step coming around.
Let's give him plenty of space. Plenty of space.
I'm going to smile at them as we go by. But I'm not going to wave. So good job, Leona.
Ray darts off, going pretty quickly.
Okay. I assume, are we going with him? Yes?
Did he like dart down
He's going around them.
Going around, yeah.
He's just moving a little quicker than he told you to.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Speed up.
Okay. It doesn't take you very long to get around them. In no time, you are back on the open road, having passed this unit. This not unit. Units are smaller.
Legion.
Thank you, ma'am.
How's Ray looking?
Unit's pretty good. Battalion, I think, is the word.
Thank you, ma'am. What'd you ask, Mindy?
How's Ray looking?
Why don't you make an insight check?
18.
Pissed. He does not look happy. You notice his ears and his face and his cheeks are quite red, which is saying something because he's fairly dark-skinned, you've noticed. And it takes him a minute, like, you see it, and then it's almost like he's aware of you noticing him, and almost immediately it's gone. Just like on the drop of a dime, it's just gone.
I can tell you one thing. I am real glad we're not in Asmund right now.
That's for certain. It's a good thing we got off that bridge when we did.
Yeah, what was it that they were saying to you?
Oh, not much. They didn't tell me very much, but assume that they're going to hold the bridge and not be letting anyone out or in.
No one.
No one.
A lot of people for a bridge.
They're not going to be on the bridge, they're going to be holding the bridge. The bridge is the choke point between Wolfcrest and Azmoran. If Wolfcrest and Azmoran are allied, they can stop any troops from going between the two cities if they control the bridge. Assuming Azmoran hasn't already got their men there first.
Right.
Anyway, it must be on our way. I think the town is actually just 30 minutes up the road.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys would like to accomplish before you get to the town?
I'm lost in thought for the entire trip.
Same. I'm watching Ray, not suspiciously, because that's just not me, but I'm curious, but I'm not gonna say anything right now. I'm good. I'm just watching.
After about 10 minutes, he doesn't look at you, but he says, Leona?
What? Yes?
Is this something you want to talk about?
So I ride up closer. So it seemed, I mean, that official was a pretty high rank.
Was he?
Right? I mean,
Was he?
yes?
Oh.
Did you not know that?
I wasn't really paying attention.
It's a very heated argument.
I am not very pleased about this civil war rebellion situation, and I got a little, hot-headed.
What part are you upset about?
I'm really not a fan of thousands and thousands of innocent people dying over imaginary lines drawn between people.
That makes sense.
And money. It's always about money. Power.
Well, do you think that they could maybe come to an agreement so that people don't have to die?
I don't know. It depends on what they each of them truly want. I know that the Empire has been the Empire for over 100 years, and I don't think that the Crown is going to give that up anytime soon. They united the realm. They did something that everyone said they could not, and they're very proud. But the Delaney's are prouder.
Pride can be a dangerous thing.
That it can. I think this war is about pride. Something on your mind?
No. I've just... Yes. But I don't... I've read about war. I've read a lot about wars, but I don't really know what it means. Like, I guess I expected people fighting everywhere.
It's only been a few days, Leona. Just wait.
I know, but I don't know, it sounded exciting when I was reading about it.
Leona. I imagine that it does sound exciting when you're reading about it, but when you are watching hundreds of people who didn't deserve to be involved in this slain, smoke rising from their houses, everything that they have burnt to ash, knowing that it's your fault, that's what war is. War is the poor fighting for the rich, the weak fighting for the strong. It's sickening how easily people who would never have to pick up a sword are anyway. I'm just ranting now. My apologies, Leona. I don't mean to insult or offend. I just I'm just frustrated. I don't understand why it has to be this way.
Maybe it doesn't.
There's nothing we can do about it now, can we?
Why not?
Would you like to go talk to the Empress? Or to Theodore Venderborn Delaney?
He's very kind. Why not?
I agree, he's a good man.
And from what my uncle, from what I heard about the Empress from Lord Kentigan, she is strong and she is proud, but maybe talking to her wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, I don't really know if I could talk to her. I don't know they need to talk.
I appreciate your optimism. I don't know if that's that simple. But perhaps it is. Perhaps that's all they need. Either way, there's not much we can do about it now as we head to Adare. I have more important things to do than trying to convince an empress and a man who wants to be king not to fight each other.
Okay, well, we'll put it on the we'll put it like lower on the list. But we'll put it on the list. I'll put it on my list. I won't make you put it on yours.
I appreciate
I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'll come up with something.
I haven't. That I have no doubt, Leona. I think you can do anything you put your mind to. Is that what you wanted to talk about?
Yes, you just seemed very upset.
I was very upset, and now I am no longer, so I appreciate it. Thank you. What about you? Do you, well, I suppose I know how you feel on the matter of war.
How do I feel on the matter?
I don't know. How do you feel on the matter?
I thought you knew.
Listen, I thought I did until you asked me.
fair. I can be very secretive.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like I said, every time I've ever read about war, in books, there's always an element of excitement. And it's not to say that they don't tell the sad parts or the parts that make people angry. I didn't mean to glamorize it.
I know.
It's surreal. If that makes any sense. It's one thing to read about it. It's another thing to be potentially living in it. Now, I don't want anyone to get hurt. I don't particularly like fighting.
No.
No, not that kind of fighting. I mean, sparring is one thing. I really did enjoy watching you and Kesre the other day. But
I was about to say, when I was training you, you were showing quite a talent for it.
well, it's much like dancing. So, but just because I can do it doesn't mean I enjoy it. And it doesn't mean I want to see people in the Empire slaughtering each other. Especially if it's something that can be reasonably discussed and worked out. I don't want anyone to die. But not necessarily for them. I mean, I wouldn't want to die either. But I wouldn't want to leave anyone behind. Does it make sense?
I think so.
A lot of deaths means a lot of really sad families.
Yes, it does.
But it's okay, because it's on my list, and I don't have a plan yet, but I will get one. Maybe Kesra will help.
Maybe. I will say, I know you mentioned Lord Kentigan was like a father to you, and I know it was very hard for you to lose him. If you ever need someone to talk to, let me know. I know what it's like to lose a father.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. As this conversation kind of comes to a end, you see the beginnings of the town up ahead of you. Guys, what is this town's name?
Jumanji.
No?
Certificate.
No.
Say it again. You can't put us on the spot like this, Camille.
Willow Bend!
Okay, it's called Willow Bend. I'm proud of you.
Just kept reading certificate over and over again.
So this is a very small town. It's one of those like one tavern towns. There are like one gas station towns, you know? One stoplight towns.
Does anybody look sick?
Like Wascom.
You see any like jars with like hearts laying around?
Make a perception check.
I will. That's a 15, I believe. Yeah.
You don't see any phylacteries.
Yes.
What about
4.
plagues?
No plagues either. It's just a normal small town.
Oh,
Wow, it's
mercy.
been so long since I've been in one of these.
It's about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Ray turns back to all of you and says, "Are we gonna stop in for the day or for the night? It's up to you all."
Let's see, why not?
Seems like the safest place to rest for the night instead of on the road.
I bet you there are less bugbears here.
Pretty much guarantee there's less bugbears here. Bugbears.
Well, I think that's the tavern right there.
Oh.
You guys
Does it
can
look like there's any kind of general store or supply store?
make a perception check.
I'm so good at these. 2 + 1. Oh, 3.
There's a street?
Can kind of see my horse's ears.
You look and you see like a bug on your horse's mane, and like, shh, get out of here, get out of here. See how hard you can flick it. Roll for flicking.
Right
I'm
into
just
Leona's
kidding.
hair.
Yes.
I don't intentionally flick it into Leona's hair, but it lands in Leona's hair. I don't say.
You don't feel it.
I don't feel it.
Not yet.
I don't say anything. I just kind of like ride a little off farther to the side.
Leona, Deirdre, Mondi, Kessro, are you ready to go and
Yeah.
get some food and whatnot?
Sure, sounds good.
Sounds good.
You guys hitch up your horses out front and enter the tavern. It is one of the smallest taverns you've ever seen in your life. There's about 2 people in it.
Oh.
The bartender and a 90-something-year-old halfling in the corner who is already sauced at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I like him.
He looks like he lives here.
Oh.
Like,
In that spot?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Solid.
For all you know, he's been there his whole life. The bartender gives you all a nod. She is a 50-year-old human, short gray hair, kind of like a stern but not entirely unwelcoming look on her face. Welcome, come on in.
Hello.
Oh, hello there, sweetheart.
What is your name? Let's start there.
My name's Gertrude.
I'm Leona.
Well met.
These are my friends, Kessra, Deirdre, Mondi, and Ray. I just said our first names. You're welcome.
Do you even know my last name?
No.
Well met, Miss Leona. How can I help you today?
I think we would like some food and maybe a drink or 2. I gesture to Kessra.
I'll get that.
Yes.
I'll get that fixed right up for you. Are you guys looking for a place to stay for tonight?
Probably, yeah.
How many rooms?
Oh.
3?
3? How expensive are they? 3?
How many are they? Are there?
We got a space of about 8 rooms up there.
Oh. 3? 4? 3?
If Mondi and Ray don't mind sharing.
No, I don't mind sharing with Ray.
Yeah, no, I don't mind sharing either.
3. Perfect.
Yeah, that'll be about let's see, it's gonna be 5 copper a night. So for 3 rooms, that's about 15 silver. Copper. I'm sorry.
Okay. I will give her 2 silver.
Oh, well, this should cover your dinner too.
Oh, thank you.
Sure.
Thanks, Sunshine.
Thanks, Leona.
You're welcome. Oh, we need to talk. We need to. Oh, at some point, we need to do the monies.
Oh,
Well, you and I? No, you and I need to do the monies? What?
No, I'm whispering to Deirdre.
Oh, I see that now. All right, well, here's your keys.
I will take the keys from her. Thank you.
Who's Krusty in the corner?
Oh, that's Wendell. He's a drunk.
You don't say. Kesra,
Hmm?
maybe we don't fight him tomorrow morning. Maybe.
Is there a beer out yet? Have I got it?
Nope. You guys haven't even found a table.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
we should
sit
find a
by Wendell.
table.
I'm gonna go with that comment. I'm gonna go sit by Wendell.
Wait, no. Kesra! Kesra!
Let her do it.
Okay.
She seems comfortable.
Wendell looks over at you. His one eye is halfway closed. The other one is like not half. It's pretty open.
Oh.
What's up? Cool. I'm just gonna like rotate, lean against the wall. Who's in there? I'm gonna wait for my bear and then I'll do the same. Mm-hmm.
I think they just had a whole conversation.
He definitely did.
I don't think comprehend languages would help me very much right now. It would be really cool to know what they were saying to each other. Telepathically.
Probably something along the lines of, I'm gonna sit here and leave you alone, so nobody else comes and bothers you, but nobody bothers me. We're just gonna sit here in silence and enjoy our drinks. That was agreed upon.
I didn't pick up on any of that. I might have picked up on some of it. Mostly the not bothering each other and nobody's going to bother us. That part I probably figured out.
So it takes about a half an hour for your food to come out.
Oh.
And when it does, it's slop. It's some slop and some mystery meat.
Thank you, Gertrude.
Well, y'all eat right up. There's more where that came from if you want some.
Thank you. I'll take a bite.
Okay, you do?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Leona, you have grown accustomed to a certain life, a certain lifestyle, and you remember as a child one time you got curious and you wondered what the horse's food tastes like? It's kind of like that.
This is so good. Guys, we might want to go somewhere else to find food. Or maybe can we make some more of that porridge?
We still have some rations in my bag.
Oh, we should eat some of it so we don't hurt her feelings.
I'm just like eating, just confused. Like, what's the problem?
Kesra and Mondi are like, this is fun.
Do you want mine? I'm not hungry anymore.
Yeah,
I'm full.
I think I'm also not hungry.
I think I'm also not hungry. I will gently push my plate towards Mondi.
Ray pushes his towards Kesra.
Kesra is across the... Oh, wait, Kesra, are you back with us?
Oh, shit. No, he takes his plate over to Kesra. Kesra, I got this for you.
Mm-hmm. Sure, I'll take it.
It's not very good, but I figured you could appreciate it.
That's the word for it.
Anyway,
And,
Maybe we could find a bakery.
oh,
I nibble.
weren't we supposed to mention?
Elope!
Right.
Sounds like elope.
Go on.
Oh, okay.
I was the one that always ends up talking to people.
I know, Aaron's girl Leona. I love her.
Does someone else want to come do it instead? I like halfway turn as I'm on the way to the. Do you want to do it instead?
You're already on your way. It's fine.
Monty, are you sure?
I
You
look
do
over
like
and
talking
just
to the
like-
bartender.
I slowly look over at her and just grab her plate and just pull it over and just keep eating and just like,
Okay.
Oh yes,
Gertrude.
yes, sweetie. What can I help you with?
I forgot to mention that we are friends of Alok. And he just spoke praises about this place. And he told us that if we needed a nice place to stay, this is where we should come. I just wanted to let you know that we have already heard grand things about your tavern.
Alok, you said.
From Alok. Mm-hmm.
When was this?
Yesterday?
Oh, honey. Alok Whitehall's been dead for 10 years.
That is very unusual because he was. Are you sure?
Yeah, I am. I can take you to his grave.
Does he have a son?
No.
Like a friend that really cared about him and maybe hasn't been able to let go and is also very good at disguising himself?
No, I don't think so.
hey, so suddenly I'm not hungry either.
When did he? Are you really sure? I mean, we saw.
What did he look like?
I fulfill that description
Okay.
flawlessly, as Leona would,
Mm-hmm.
with a little more flair than necessary, as though describing a character in a book that she actually remembers.
Oh, Leona, sweetheart. I don't know how you know that about him, but
I met him yesterday. That's why I'm a little confused.
that can be possible.
Are you sure he was really dead?
I spoke at his funeral. I watched them put him in the ground.
When was this?
Almost 10 years ago.
Oh. Well, I am so sorry for your loss. And, it's still a beautiful tavern. I don't know who gave us that information, but it is lovely. The food is great. We are enjoying it. I'm very full.
Make a deception check.
Had a really big breakfast. 25.
Oh yeah, she believes you. Parts.
So I'm gonna go over here and thank you for the food. I'm sure I'll be back for another drink in a minute.
Sure.
Thank you.
You're
Heard that.
welcome.
Guys, he was dead. He's not real. That wasn't him. I don't know who it was, but Luke is dead.
Leona, calm down. Leona, don't move. Don't move. He takes the side of your face in one hand, and on the other side, he gently reaches into your hair and pulls out a bug.
Is that a bugbear?
Yes, this is a bugbear.
It's very small.
It's very small. I told you they're born very tiny.
They bite really hard, though.
They do.
Kitty, no! No!
He like puts it closer.
No!
They tend to grow overnight.
What?
You would have
shaking my hair off to make sure there are more.
You would have woken up and it would have been the size of a small bear cub.
I'm like shaking my hair. I'm like taking. I don't know if I guess I gave the cloak back when we got in. I'm like.
You didn't.
I didn't.
No, you didn't say you did.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I'm like taking the cloak off and throwing it at him, and I'm like flailing madly.
No, Leona, I hear that in your sleep you eat like 6 bugbears.
What?
I'm just chuckling in the corner to myself.
They like crawl.
Throw them whole.
Yeah, they just crawl in your mouth and go down right down your throat. Totally happen, especially when you're sleeping outside. What?
We need a tent, or like a
Leona.
tape over my mouth.
Leona. He takes your hand, Leona. We're just joking with you.
No, I'm not.
Yes, he is.
Alok is dead.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes, she said he died like 10 years ago.
What?
I know. I saw him. He was there, and I described him beautifully, and she recognized him. So we saw Alok, but I don't think it was. Guys, I need you to stop laughing. I don't think it was.
We broke her.
I don't think it was actually Alok. I don't know who impersonates a dead person. That's weird. Well, how do you even do that?
I don't know.
It was really dark when we saw him.
But I described him to her. She said that was right, and I mean, I'm pretty good at describing people. I mean, I guess I could have mistaken something, but there was the fire. I mean, we could see him pretty well.
It was rather dark.
He brought us rabbits, though. Like, we ate.
Oh, wait. I'm gonna hurry back.
Yes.
Gertrude,
Yes, ma'am.
do you know of any... Oh, wait. How far away are we from where we were last night, though?
Less than a day's travel.
Cool. Do you know of anybody that passes through this town, had to pass through the town, passes through this town that is particularly skilled in hunting?
No more so than your average farmer.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna scurry back.
Sure.
Poor Gertrude. Poor everyone. I'm so sorry.
I'm real glad I'm in the corner with what's his name? No.
You don't get to know any of the secrets, Kesra. I'm talking real quiet.
Good.
Okay, that didn't help. But
Yana, remember, death isn't always permanent.
oh.
That is eerie.
But why would he have helped us?
I don't know.
Mondi, he looked like that the entire time you saw him, right?
Yeah, I mean, when I found him, he looked exactly the way you described him. And he was carrying firewood with me, so he wasn't an illusion.
Right.
Did Gertrude mention where he was buried or anything like that?
She did say that she could take me to his grave. We could go see.
I mean, I'm not too keen on digging up graves, if that's what you're trying to imply.
Me either.
No. But we'd be able to tell if it was disturbed recently.
Do that. Without disturbing it ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
If you really want to, Leona.
I mean, I'm just a little confused.
As am I.
I'm curious to see who or what it was. I don't know. I mean, we could always just go see the grave. It's early enough in the day, and then maybe that will be enough to satisfy our curiosity. Maybe it's just my curiosity.
Sure.
Yeah, we don't have to delay ourselves in order to investigate this.
We're planning to stay the night anyway. It's still early enough in the afternoon. I do want to look for a bakery, but... Kasra!
Hey, Kessler, I think Leona wants to talk to you.
I'm going to send a message. Kasra! You can reply. Kasra!
What?
Come here. We're going on an adventure, but like a short mini adventure. A side quest, as it were.
Stop it.
I'm gonna look to Nuts and we'll say, "Excuse me," and I'm going to walk over and I'm gonna lean on the table and say, "What is happening now?
Alok is dead.
Who?"
Okay, well, maybe she doesn't have to come with us.
The guy from last night who sat with us.
Oh, that guy. Yeah. What about him?
He's been dead for 10 years, apparently.
I mean, I've known a couple people to fake their death. You know, it's weird that he
Said his name?
Yeah, usually people change those. Cool. So what are we absolutely avoiding then?
We're gonna go to his grave,
No.
and we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna like look around a little bit and see if we can.
Kasra, I think it'll help her feel better.
You know,
and that way you don't have to hear about it for all of eternity.
I send a message to Kesra. Or we could keep talking about it like this. You can reply.
just
That's not very nice. So we're going. We can finish our food and drink.
Let's make sure to be very careful. We don't want to end up being cursed.
What? Cursed?
Such a weird thing to say.
I was just trying to make fun with Leona. It was a joke. I was joking.
Why am I cursed?
Who's cursed?
It was a joke because of, we're messing with graves and,
Monty, if you have to explain a joke, it's...
I'm done drinking. Let's just go to this grave. I'm done.
All right.
I'm not. I'm gonna go over to the bar. I don't suppose you have a to-go cup.
A what? I'm sorry. A what?
A to-go cup.
I mean, you can go with your cup, I guess. As long as you bring it back.
I mean, we'll be here tonight. Well, it's gonna go on an adventure.
Oh god. Oh god. All right.
Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly.
Is she gonna go see Alok's grave?
I'm gonna. Did you say that loud enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just east of here, about 15-minute walk. And take a left after the bakery.
Kesra, 15-minute walk left at bakery. You said bakery. Is it bakery? Oh, this is the best adventure.
I was waiting for that to connect.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Guys, the grave's over here. Bakery.
Ralph really was resurrected, but look at those bear claws. Oh man,
Fuck bear claws.
bear claws.
Maybe they sell
I
sourdough.
couldn't unmute it fast enough to say it. Damn it.
Oh.
Oh, I'm so dead. Okay.
Gertrude, while we're out, is there any particular general store or someplace we can pick up traveling supplies?
Oh yeah, Gary's general store.
We need a break.
Good
Gary-
old Gary.
Trying to think of a cheater.
We'll be married. They're married.
And you
Or
got
their brother
Gary.
and sister. No, their brother and sister.
Yeah, that's my younger brother.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go see Gary. This mug's name is Stanley, and his name is Round Stanley, instead of Flat Stanley. And we're gonna go on an adventure together. And I promise to bring him back.
I'm so confused right now about what's happening.
What is wrong with y'all? Okay. We're gonna take a break, guys. We'll be right back. And we are back. Our giggles are gone.
Are they?
Don't. So,
We're fine. We are responsible, mature professionals.
yeah. Totally.
All the air quotes.
So, what are you guys doing?
We're going to the bakery. We're going 15 minutes east. Oh, before we do that, as everyone's kind of leaving, I would like to... No, I don't. I don't want to do that. Sorry.
I'm gonna make you do it now.
Okay. Gertrude,
Yes, sweetie.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. What's wrong?
And it's perfectly okay if you don't want to answer. And I'm so sorry if this is rude. It probably is rude. But how did he die?
Oh, I'm sorry, I was trying not to laugh. Hold on.
You made me do it.
Because the answer is what we... It was actually a raid of orcs and crag cats and bugbears. I'm not making this shit up. And
I would hope not. That would be very, very, in very poor taste.
he had a small farm, a small homestead just west of here, and we've got some problems with the local, monster races, so sometimes they just try and pick us off one by one.
Have there been any issues recently?
No, we haven't had any problems. Not in a while.
Thank you. We'll be back in a bit.
Sure.
Bye, Gertrude.
Goodbye, Miss Leona.
I will rejoin my friends.
Okay.
My party.
Leona, what are you going to get from the bakery?
I don't know. So many options. I really like scones. I think I should just get a scone. That way I don't... If I sit and I stare at all the options, I will be here forever. So let me just get a scone and we can be on our way. Does anyone else want a scone? Or anything else?
Sure hope they have stones.
Oh, that's a good point.
What if they only have bugbear claws?
Those aren't real bugbears. They're actually quite good. Do you want one?
A bugbear claw?
Yeah.
Certainly.
Okay.
How about I get you the scone, and I'll get the bugbear claws. And does anybody want any other baked goods? Donuts, muffins, cupcakes. I don't know if they have pretzels. They might only have the small ones.
I'm good with those.
They fit in your pocket.
That they do.
Great space. I love it so much. If I don't have any of those, I'll take a muffin.
All right. I'll head in. Lynn, if you can come or stay if you want.
I can go with you. There might be something besides a scone that I want.
Fair. The rest of you want to come in with us or stay out here?
Sure, I'll go.
You head in and it's a young woman, human, in her late 20s, early 30s. She is visibly pregnant. Bright red hair. And she's so pregnant, she's it's at that point where you're hunched back because she has to balance. She's leaning back and she's got her hands just resting on her belly. Oh, hey! Welcome.
Hi. I'm
Hi.
looking.
It's a pretty small bakery. She's got
I'm looking at the space.
half a dozen donuts, a couple of scones, a bunch of muffins. no bugbear claws.
Oh. Are there any cupcakes?
There are cupcakes.
Well, you could get a cupcake instead.
Oh, Leona, I'm fine, trust me. I'll just get a scone with you.
They look pretty good.
They do look very good. Yeah, let me take care of it. And he orders just a bag of pastries of all kinds. Passes over a couple silver. And then offers you the bag open.
Ooh. I will reach in and I will take a scone.
Make a dexterity saving throw. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
A bugbear reaches up.
Plot twist. Leona's dead. And that was the end of Leona
yeah.
Swift Silver. May her story live on in the tales you share with your family for years to come.
Anyway!
I'm sorry.
Before we leave, it's been a very long time since I've been around a pregnant person, and I'm like looking her over like from a midwife perspective. Do I see anything off? Like, does her pregnancy look like it's progressing normally? Like, does she look okay?
Make a medicine check with proficiency if you're not already proficient.
Oh, that's it. +0. Oh wait, plus proficiency. So 21.
Yeah, she looks pretty good, but you notice like she looks like she is about to pop.
Oh.
She's looking like she's got that sweat, like that, like they call it a glow, but it's really just sweat.
Okay, so I know not a stupid amount, but I know a fair amount. Like, has her belly dropped? Like, has she dropped? Is she okay?
Were you about to deliver her baby?
We'll see.
Okay.
Before we leave, I'll go up to her and just
You look really healthy. I hope your pregnancy is going okay.
What pregnancy? Oh no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, sweetheart. I'm just teasing.
You're due soon, right?
Oh, I guess so. About any day now, I think.
Sorry about the questions. My mother was a midwife, so
Oh,
tend to-
really?
yeah.
Oh, we actually don't have a midwife around here. It's gonna be me and my mom and my grandma.
Oh, well, I'm staying here, not here, but I'm staying at the tavern tonight. I assisted my mother for like 17 years or so. I don't know if you would want any help, but I'm here.
Well, that's mighty kind of you. I appreciate it. I think it might be a few more days, I think. But if something happens, I'll let you
Sure.
know. I'm Georgia.
Deirdre, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take care.
Yeah, you too.
leave.
You guys head towards the cemetery? Okay, make an investigation check. As you approach these wrought iron kind of fence that's not really to keep anything in or out, it's just for show.
Before we get there,
Mm-hmm.
I will be keeping an eye out for good old Gary's.
Good old what?
Gary's.
Gary's General Store.
Gary's! Gary's! Got it.
Good old Gary's.
Jerry's General Store?
Yeah.
I should have done Jerry. Damn it. I know Jerry's. Anyway.
Jerry or Gary?
It's Gary.
Oh. It's very confused.
It's Gary.
I just want to see if I can find it as we're walking.
Make a perception check.
I'm really good at them.
I know you are.
Oh well, I am when I roll a natural 16.
Oh yeah.
+1.
17. Yeah, it's across the road. Like you're turning left past the bakery, and it's across the road, so it's like right there.
Okay, cool.
Maybe like two blocks down.
I see you.
You guys approach the cemetery, and it is quiet. There's no one here. There's about 100 graves out there. There is no, like, temple or anything out there. It's just a bunch of plots. If you guys would like to search for Alok's grave, you may make an investigation check.
I rolled an 11. I'm getting a little distracted because I keep reading all of the gravestones and what they say.
You do some math and you notice that a lot of people in this town don't live very long. Usually past about 40 is some of the oldest that you've seen. The couple 60-year-olds, but mostly 30 to 40. The worst are the ones that have less than 10 years between the start and end date. Or it's the same birthday as death day. There are many, more than you're comfortable with, that are that. But surely enough, towards the back you find... Well, is anybody else looking?
Yes, I'm looking.
Go ahead and roll for investigation.
I'm just kind of, I just lean on the fence, let them go wander.
18.
After about 5 or 6 minutes, you find Alok Whitehall's grave.
Does it look disturbed at all?
Make a secondary investigation check.
That fell out of my box. Give me just a second.
Kestra, make a perception check.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
Yes.
11.
Okay. You look and the grave does not look to be disturbed. In fact, it doesn't look like anybody's been here in a long time.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Does it go past dirt? What's the range on dirt?
3 feet.
Okay. You cast Detect Magic and extend your awareness out, and you don't find anything.
I'll stand up and turn back to the group as
It doesn't look like it's been disturbed. Physically or magically. At least not that I can tell. Maybe someone's impersonating him? Did he have any family? Siblings?
Does it say on the gravestone?
Next to him, there is a much older gravestone. It reads Elizabeth Whitehall. And she passed away 7 years after he was born. No other Whitehalls.
Is there any... Is there anything on the gravestone that like indicates that he might have been a dad or a husband?
It says, the tombstone reads, Alok Whitehall, year X to year Y. And it says, may he protect us even beyond the grave. And there's a symbol of like a bow and arrow and a shield. And you see that there are others who have have something like this on their tombstones. It's usually men. Some may have a sword and a shield. Some of them might have bow and arrow.
But why would someone be impersonating him?
You know, there are stories that people who dedicate themselves to something in life continue to do it in death. If that's something he dedicated himself to, I'm not entirely surprised that he would continue to do it after he passed. I've heard weirder things.
Ray has kind of gone off and is kind of just looking around at the graves. Mondi, what are you doing?
I'm just scanning around, just making trying to keep an eye and see if anyone's like watching us or anything like that.
Make a perception check.
Nine.
9. You don't see anybody.
Okay.
Well, Gertrude said that he lived west of the town. We could see if he has any family. I don't really know.
She did mention a homestead to the west.
So we could... It's one thing if he's protecting after death. But to have someone impersonating him...
Ray walks back up and says, well, I'm just curious as to what you hope to find. If someone is impersonating him, he helped us. Maybe they're helping other people in his name.
That's what I'm thinking.
If it is him and he is undead, then we have a larger problem. But we don't have a problem. I don't know if that's a fight we want to pick.
So we just walk away?
I'm not saying that. I only encourage you to consider that not everything is a problem for all of us to fix, you know? I tried to leave everywhere a little better than I found it, but sometimes... Go ahead.
But if we don't look, who will?
Is it our place to look?
I don't know.
He wasn't harming anyone.
No, but you said it yourself. If he is undead.
If he isn't dead, that means he has a creator. And I, for one, am not really looking to go after a necromancer. If that's even what it is. And he did not look undead to me. He just looked like a man. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mondi, Deirdre, Kasra.
No, he seemed normal. And he ate, I think, right?
He ate?
Yes, I gave him some food.
He did. He cooked.
I don't think there's anything to fix here.
Perhaps, Leona, perhaps maybe we should sleep on it and think about it and talk in the morning again.
Okay.
I know you want to fix this.
Maybe there's nothing to fix.
Maybe.
Let's go back.
Certainly. Kesra? Kesra, where'd you go?
I've been on the fence the whole time.
Oh, shit, there you are. Never mind, I was just looking for you.
Ah, well. You found me. Nothing,
Grave doesn't look disturbed. I checked the others. There don't seem to be any other disturbed graves.
So no hidden jars or anything?
Jars?
Oh, no, Kestra.
Great. Good. So we're not... You mean to tell me we're actually going to get through a town without actually doing anything?
We're just going to stop for the night and then continue on, yes.
God, I like this town better already. Must have been some of the muffins.
Oh, did you want a muffin?
Yeah.
Here. He tosses one at you.
I grab it. Is it blueberry?
Yeah.
Delicious. I'm going to start eating the muffin. I am considerably more cheerful now. There's nothing to find and nothing to do.
Someone got the bee out of her bonnet. Look how happy she is, Leona. You did some good.
Suppose that counts for something.
I suppose it does.
Back we go to the tavern.
Okay. You head back to the tavern. It's getting late. It's almost dark. Should we retire then?
I gotta go see a man called Gary.
Oh yeah. Do we want to stop at Gary's Are you going to?
I'm just gonna see what he's got.
So we could stop on the way back. I forgot about Gary's.
You guys can stop on the way back. It's a small general store. Everything's got a thin layer of dust on it. Bunch of farming supplies, a couple of backpacks, a couple of rusty blades.
Ooh.
Looking for things to supplement the rations with.
He's got rations.
So we'll probably pick up maybe a silver or two worth of rational supplements so that we can vary a little bit, you know. Are there any tents? Gary got any tents?
Make an investigation check.
7.
You don't see any tents. For how much silver?
I was gonna say 2 silver.
2 silver. It's their 5 silver for a day of rations.
Oh snap! Crack the pot. All right, so maybe not 2. I'll get it's what 10 silver per gold. That's
Yes.
the thing. I'll get a gold and a silver's worth of food. 3 days. 3 days worth of
Gold and 5 silver.
Yes.
Okay.
Gold and 5 silver.
Go ahead and mark that off. And you get 3 rations.
Hell yeah. Which is good. I only had a day's.
Oh, I should buy some. I can do that. Can I buy 3 as well?
Sure. Mark.
No, can I buy 4?
Mark 2
Oh, no.
gold.
I had 10 of them.
Say 2 gold. Ooh. Look at me with my rations.
Deirdre, that's it's a really interesting necklace you've got.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
This is a gift.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. They are, these are Pegasus feathers.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see?
I hold them out, just kind of like in the palm of my hand.
Can I hold it? Do you mind?
Sure. Go ahead.
He just kind of brushes it against the tips of his fingers. That's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen Pegasus or Pegasus feathers before.
Well, these are just baby feathers.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm. They molt after a year, and then they start growing their adult feathers.
That is absolutely adorable.
It is. These feathers are very special to me.
I can imagine they are. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
While they're talking, can I look at Ray and just kind of eye what all he has on him? I'm not gonna steal from him.
I know. I'm trying to figure out what check this is gonna be. This is gonna be perception.
Okay.
Disgrace.
Also, I'm definitely eyeing him as he's getting that close to Deirdre.
He's pretty
How
close to
rich is
Deirdre.
Rich?
Am I still wearing his cloak?
No, you threw it back at him.
13.
He is. Let's see. So you take a look at him, and
How fancy is Fancy Pants?
so he's got. I tell you what, I actually have an image that I made in the doll maker thing of him and what he's wearing, and I will paste it in the Discord for you guys to see. Let me just take a little screenshot. And like, yeah, I made this on the interwebs because I have no life outside of the Dungeons and the Dragons. It's gonna go in the general chat. This what he look like.
I'm definitely eyeing him.
He has, he carries with him 2 long swords. They both look pretty nice. They look about as nice as Kestra's. With that 13 you said he rolled, you would notice that he doesn't wear any identifying thing that ties him to any religion or any mercenary group or even to Zandaria, anything like that. He doesn't wear anything identifiable. Everything is nondescript. Except for his swords are probably the most descriptive thing about him. One of them has a red handle that looks like it's made out of something interesting you can't quite see from where you are. And the other one just looks nice, like Kestra's. A little fancy. Like it's a +1 sword. And has slight scrubble on his face, sharp green eyes, curly brown hair.
Does he have any sort of like pouches or anything on him?
Yeah, he has a bag.
He has a bag with him?
It looks like Leona's bag.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Deirdre's bag.
Okay.
And that's it. That's the only bag he's got. And he is very tall. He is taller than you are, and he stands well over Deirdre. He's like 6'5".
Kind of looks like Superman. It's fine.
He looks a little bit like Henry Cavill. And he doesn't linger around Deirdre for too long. Anything else you guys want to do at the general store? Okay. Roll a stealth check for me for that eyeing, Sir Mondi.
Natural 20.
Hey, Mondi, I rolled Dreamcatcher.
No, you rolled a natural 22.
What's your bonus?
Oh, my stealth bonus? Oh, come on, I got this. That is.
I don't know.
It's not your stealth versus his, it's your stealth versus his perception.
What was your
I
stuff?
have all white eyes. I'm not like doing anything. I'm just. He can't see my pupils.
Sure,
feel
of course
it.
not. What'd you say what's your bonus?
It's 24 total.
Is it
Beat
tied?
it.
It's a tie. That means everything remains the same as it was before the roll, so he does not notice you.
That's right.
Wow.
Whew.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That's the most high intensity, like,
Like once over. That's like
God.
That was a really intense moment that apparently nobody is aware of.
Nobody's aware of it.
Perfect.
You guys head back to the,
Tavern?
yeah, the tavern. You guys gonna do anything when you're there? Mondi and Ray are bunking up. Leona and Deirdre are bunking up. Kessra and Kessra are bunking up.
I'm a lot to deal with, right? Gotta
Real.
handle myself. I go sit next to what's his nuts again.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Randall. What's his name?
that's not what you said.
What's his nuts?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wendell.
Yep.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'll sit, and I'll only have one,
Okay.
but I'll nurse that. I'll nurse Stanley for a while.
Ray joins you for a minute. He doesn't say anything. He does the same thing. He finishes his a little bit faster than you finished yours, and he heads up to his room.
It's kind of gonna absorb some stuff. It's fine. Eventually, I'll go up.
Mondi, are you going up immediately, or are you after Ray?
No, I'm gonna go in there with Ray. I want to keep an eye on him.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just like,
Mhm.
goes to the room I bunk up to. Why not? It's been a
I
long
think
day.
thaumaturgy's gonna work on this guy.
What?
Saying I don't think thaumaturgy's gonna work on this guy.
Mondi, can't help but notice you're a bit sweet on Deirdre.
Uh,
A secret.
well, we met each other before the party joined, so I kind of know her more than the rest of them.
That's fair.
Why? What made you say that?
Because it's adorable.
All right. Well, thank you, I guess.
You're welcome, I suppose. I was just curious about the two of you. I didn't know if it was something you guys were keeping a secret, or if you
I mean,
were...
there's nothing really to keep a secret. We're just friends.
Oh, so it's an unspoken thing, then?
I don't know what you mean.
No.
Seems like you and Leona have a little bit of something going back and forth too.
I know an emotionally unavailable woman when I see her. Yes, I think she is quite beautiful. But I'm in no position to be initiating any kind of anything.
Okay. Not now.
Do you know this this person that she's with, or I've heard her talk about him a few times, but I don't really know him too well.
Make a persuasion check.
Good thing. That's what I'm best at. Wow. 12.
I was supposed to say, as long as it's above a 10.
Okay.
Yeah, his name is Roman Kentagon. And I know him.
Didn't seem like you know him too fondly.
No, I don't. We don't get on.
Why is that?
He was very cruel to someone I care about very deeply. I'm not usually one to besmirch a man's good name, but there are some things that I cannot forgive.
If you don't mind my prying, what did he do?
I have a very good friend. No, Mondi, my sister. He courted her. And in their courtship, I noticed her start to change. And I started to watch. And I'm pretty good at reading people. And it just started out with a few comments that he would make here and there, and pretty soon it was like she was his property. The next thing I knew, she came to me in tears, telling me that she was afraid of him. It took every ounce of self-control in my body not to kill him on the spot when I found out what he'd done to her. But she asked me not to. Not to say anything, and she was never the same after that. He has a bit of a reputation for taking what he wants, and watching my sister watch him go after all of the other girls in court, I couldn't stand it. I confronted him, it ended badly. So you can imagine why I am not very pleased to hear that someone else that I have grown to care about is involved with him.
I'm going to start my New Year's resolution. I'm going to insight check to see if I believe what he's saying.
Roll for insight.
Natural 1. Awesome. See, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I do. I just believe everyone.
He sounds earnest. He sounds honest. He sounds like he is telling you something he does not really want to be admitting out loud. You feel like you have just been let in on a secret.
I appreciate you being so honest about that. If he is as terrible of a person as you just made him out to be, then have you talked to Leona about this?
I have only just met Leona. And this was some time ago. I will admit he was much younger. We were all much younger. And if it just feels a little too meddlesome at this point. If she asks me about him, I will perhaps maybe tell her. But if you could pick up that I'm fond of her, then I have no doubt that she does too. And can you imagine what that would sound like if I was telling her the story about this man that she cares about?
No, I can I can definitely relate to that.
Oh, can you?
No, I didn't mean anything by that. I was just saying, like, it sounds.
Make a deception check.
23. Wait, let me.
1 second, let me check his insight. Hold on. I don't think it beats that though.
Oh, 24. My
Oh
bad.
yeah, it doesn't beat that. You'd have to roll a natural 20, I think.
What did you say? I missed that.
Insight +4. Yeah, he rolled a 20. So
What?
he rolled a 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh well. Sorry. It sounded like you had experience there.
No, I don't have much experience with romance or any kind of things like that. So,
Oh no.
you know, I flirt. That helps me get by from time to time. But
I understand that. I've been there too. Yeah, I've been there too. You're not. How old are you anyway?
I'm still pretty young. I'm 19.
19 years old. You're kidding.
Yeah, I know. The beard makes me look older.
It does actually.
The horns too, you know.
I was about to say.
A couple years.
I was about to say. Maybe it's the purple skin, perhaps.
Yeah.
I could have easily pegged you as 27, 28.
Well, thank you. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. You're welcome, I guess. So, are you ever going to tell her?
I mean, I don't know. I guess, you know, I still have only known her for a short time, and she seems
Emotionally unavailable.
you pick up on that too, huh?
Like
Yeah,
I
no.
said, I know them when I see them.
I guess we both have a type.
I guess we do.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to say something eventually, but I just have to wait for when the time is right, you know?
I understand that. I definitely understand that. When you're that close to someone all the time and it's unspoken for so long, it can become strange whenever it comes out.
Yeah, you know, like it. Yeah.
So, I understand. My affection for Leona is nowhere near to the point where I feel the need to talk to her about it. She reminds me of someone that I care about very much. Cared about very much. And I am afraid that I am only using that as an excuse to be near someone who reminds me of someone. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that makes sense.
So I think I'll give it time too. As it were, I'll stop crying. He starts to slip out of his armor. He doesn't not get undressed really at all. He leaves his shirt and his pants on, and he tucks himself into bed.
Where did he put the bag?
He put it next to the bed.
Okay. I'm gonna turn into while he's doing that and just say, no, I appreciate the conversation. I didn't mind the prying. It's kind of difficult to talk about this with the others when one seems so clearly for it, and the other seems completely indifferent to it.
Oh, you've noticed that Leona seems to be supportive.
I notice her stares, yes.
I think she enjoys a very good romance.
She does seem to like to tell stories, so.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'll be with you all, but while I am, I'm here if you need me. I can't always promise my advice is any good, but I do have some experience.
I'll keep that in mind.
Have a good night, Moldy.
Yeah, good night to you too.
Rest well.
Turn in.
He falls right to sleep.
After like an hour or so,
Okay.
I want to use Mage Hand
Okay.
to try to lift the bag up off the ground and move it onto my bed, but try to make it look like I'm still asleep.
Sure. You do so.
Okay. I want to very, 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 very quietly look inside the bag.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
$16.
Okay. He does not wake. You open the bag and it's an empty void.
I'm going to look into it because I've seen Deirdre's bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I have to like ask for a thing, right? Or think of.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to think of the black coin that I was given from the silence.
Okay. And you reach in the bag? Are you reaching in the bag?
Yeah.
You think of this black coin, I almost just spilled my tea everywhere. As you reach in and nothing comes out.
Okay. I'm going to mage hand. Yeah, I'm gonna mage hand it back. That's all I want to know.
That's all you want to look for? Okay.
Well, now I want to look for more, but I don't know what to look for.
You can think about that and we can go to the girls.
Yeah, let me think on it. I'm gonna.
Okay.
That's really gonna throw me off. All right. Yeah.
Okay. Deirdre, Leona?
My ears are burning for some reason. They're really warm.
I feel her ears. They are. Mine warm and I'm
They're a little warm.
each other's ears in the tavern. Like
I need art of that.
oh.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
2 idiot sandwiches. Before we go in, before Ray leaves, I'm going to ask if I can have another pastry.
He gives you the bag.
Oh, what's inside? All kinds of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Deirdre, what if we skipped dinner and went straight to dessert for tonight? Or at least until we get
Sounds good to me.
place. Okay, perfect. Casper, do you want to join us? Do you want to? We're going to have dessert. We're skipping dinner tonight. Do you want to come have a pastry? A muffin? I think there's more muffins in here.
Sure. I'll take my dinner plate with me.
Okay. We'll go upstairs.
Oh, we're going upstairs?
Yeah, we'll go upstairs. I don't want to be rude.
I'm a little.
Oh.
I'll catch
Oh,
up.
I will.
I'll catch up.
Are you sure?
No, but I'll catch up.
I'll just fish out a muffin. I'll put it by her plate or on
Thanks.
beside her. Okay, let's go.
Okay.
We go upstairs, probably after the boys. Obviously, because we were ear checking.
Just down in the common room.
Making those exact sounds.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, goodness.
Deirdre, what are you going to do when we get back to your home?
Oh,
Hometown. I mean, we should be there soon, right? Only some amount of time left of traveling.
I mean, we're about a week away.
About 5 weeks. 5 days. A week. I saw 5 days.
5 weeks away. No,
I'm very bad at time.
we're between 5 days and a week, depending on how fast we travel.
So it's not too far off from now.
No, if we wanted to get there faster, we could cut through the marsh, but that's not. There's no like real road there, so probably not. But shave off a couple of days.
I've never seen a marsh before.
Very swampy. Not great.
Oh. I guess we could go around then.
Yeah.
So do you know... Go ahead.
Oh, but to answer your question, I don't know what I'm going to do. At this point, I'm glad. I'm just glad the village is still around. But I can almost guarantee that at least my house is gone. I don't know. I don't know if my family's still there. I guess I'm just gonna ask around. I spent half of my life, more than half of my life, growing up there. I delivered babies there. That was my home. Surely there's got to be someone there who knows something.
Surely. Well, we'll find someone, and then we'll find some more information, and who knows? Maybe we can find your parents.
That would be nice. I'd like to find them again. I'm less worried about Dad than I am Mom. The village was her life. It was how she lived. Dad traveled. He could have gone anywhere.
Well, it sounds like she was really involved with the town, and that means that someone must know where they went. You just have to find the right person to ask.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
Then we can go from there.
Mm-hmm. I'm just nervous, I think. I haven't been back in almost a decade. I don't know what it looks like anymore. I don't know the children. The youngest child that I could even hope of knowing will be at least 10 years old.
Well, you knew them as a newborn at one point, and now you'll just get to know them as a 10-year-old.
10-year-olds are difficult.
Most children are difficult.
Oh,
I love them. They can be difficult.
it can be, yes.
But I'm sure they'll love you. So that will be easy.
There's very little chance that they're even going to remember me.
Well, then they'll just have to get to know you.
I don't want them getting too attached, especially if we're not staying for very long. It might be best to just answer my questions or ask my questions and then leave.
You might be right.
There are a couple people I'd like to check in on, mostly elders. But I don't think if my family's not there, I don't think it's wise for me to stay.
Okay. Well, we'll get the information we need, and then we'll know where we need to go next.
Mm-hmm.
It'll all work out.
I hope so. Leona, what do you think of this war?
I don't know.
Do you think there's a right side? Do you think...
I'm not even sure what the sides are. And I don't think fighting against ourselves, which was what this feels like, I don't see what good that does. But I don't know much about the details. I know that people are frustrated, but obviously. But I don't know. I spoke to Ray earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the best thing that Sanmaria can do right now is for someone to talk to the Empress and someone to talk to Lord Theo and them to talk to each other.
Iona, as someone... You know me. I love to fix things. This is so much bigger than us. I don't think this is something we should get involved in.
We can't just pretend it's not happening.
It's not a matter of pretending. It's a matter of making sure we're alive. If we interfere, we put targets on our backs for whatever side we're not assisting with. Politics are deadly. And anything we do could have us killed. Anything. And I don't want that to happen to you.
But war means people are dying anyway.
Then we help people. We start from the bottom and we don't start at the top. We help people. We bandage wounds. We say prayers for the dead. We do what we can when we see it, but we don't go seeking it out. I'm going to be a little Casper-like on this one. And it's not because I don't want to fix it. It's because if we're dead, we can't fix anything.
That's true.
I understand why you want to do this. I know. I completely understand. But I've seen my fair share and read my fair share of political strife. And this is far beyond something we have the power to fix or alter on our own.
How do you know that, though? What if we are the only ones that can fix it? No one ever goes into the stories expecting to be the hero, but you still have to start the journey.
I'm not saying we shouldn't start it. I'm just saying we shouldn't seek out the story. I'm saying we should let the story happen. I'm saying we should continue our journey And then if we come across battlefields, if we come across something where we feel we need to intervene, then we do. But I don't feel comfortable forcing the matter.
I understand. I think. It's been a long couple of days.
It has been.
Let's worry about finding some people that you know. See if we can get some information about your parents. That's first on the list anyway.
Mm-hmm. Little steps.
I'm not taking it off of my list though.
You don't have to. I would recommend going about it a different way, but you don't have to take it off your list.
Okay.
That was a really difficult conversation. You can have a second scone.
Okay, thank you. And then we'll eat, nibble, and then probably sleep.
I'm actually a little reluctant to fall asleep. That pregnant woman is on my mind. So I'm going to doze. I'm going to try to not fall into like a deep sleep.
Okay.
I'm sitting nursing my drink. I finish my food and I eat my muffin and I contemplate going upstairs and decide probably not going to go join the Smile Brigade. And I'm going to go return my plate and my mug and I'm going to like point at Gertrude, like I'm going to ask her a question. And then I'm going to think better of it. And say, thanks for Stanley. He was a real, stalwart companion. Have a good night. And I'm going to go upstairs, into my room. And I'm going to lay in bed till I fall asleep. Eventually. Not nearly as soon as I would like.
Kestra.
God. Yeah. Yes.
You don't even know what's happening.
Doesn't matter. If it's not sleep, then it's not good. Yes. All right. Yes, DM.
You do start to slip into unconsciousness. You start to fall asleep and it starts to get warm. Very warm. Too warm. Your eyes open and everything is on fire. The world is engulfed in flames, and through the various shades of red and orange and yellow, you see a face. It's the man that you fought. He's just looking, watching. The flames engulf him too. You start to look around. And you're not alone. Your friends are with you. They're far behind you. The first one you see is Maudie. Massive scar across his face, like a burn. And you see Deirdre, but she looks sallow, too thin, like she hasn't slept in weeks, eaten in days. And you turn around and you look for Leona, and she's right beside you on the floor, on the ground. Her eyes are open wide, staring into nothing. What do you do?
Is this a dream that I've had before?
No.
Do I recognize where I am?
No, everything is, there's nothing distinctive, it's just all flame. Flame and darkness.
Is there anyone else around?
No.
Other than the three?
But you see Leona at your side, and she's sprawled in a unnatural position. Head turned to the side, eyes glazed over.
I'm going to stare at her for a second. And stare at her for another second. And then I'm going to turn around and just shout, "What do you want? What is the point?" What is the point of all of this?
You turn, and suddenly you see where you were standing, with Leona next to you as if you're 20 feet away. And you see yourself, and it's like looking into a mirror but backwards. It's a little strange, and you watch as your face turns from anger and frustration to concern as you look down. And the far off you kneels and grabs Leona by the shoulders, and you watch the other Kesra's eyes light up, her hands light up with bright white energy. Leona awakens, breathing heavily, tears streaming down her face. And they fade away into the flame.
Why me? Literally anyone else in the world would be better than me. Why her? Why? Why?
Does it really matter?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why does it matter?
Because like I said, anyone else, literally anyone else, would be a better decision. Anyone else.
It was not a choice.
Of course not.
You were not chosen.
Then what happened?
You see a flashback. The lantern getting knocked over. The alcohol in the back of your throat. You don't even care. You can't even remember her face. Kestrel. You cannot run from this. From me. You see the face of Wilma. Too much on her plate, as usual. She is wrangling 6 kids of all different ages, and she looks at you and she shakes her head. They disappear in flames.
If anything, it should disqualify me. I should be the last person for any of this. Why her? What's going to what's going on?
Make a persuasion check.
So, I'm good at this. Sort of. I'm pretty good. I still have an inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use that inspiration to re-roll that 4.
Okay.
And I re-rolled it to an 11, makes it a 16.
Okay. You see Leona again. She's standing and you see a figure behind her, vaguely familiar. A man, human, dark hair. Haughty look on his face. Too stuck up for his own good. That boy you saw her with in the tavern.
Yeah.
He stands behind her, one hand on her shoulder, the other holding hers, and he whispers in her ear, and you can't tell what he's saying. But Leona slowly starts to darken, like the shadows are crawling up her form. And then you watch as Roman hands her a dagger. A dark blade. With a dark stone set in the hilt. She looks at it like she can see herself in it. Like it's a mirror. Do you keep watching?
Yeah.
Leona slowly starts to stride away from Roman. For a moment, you worry that she's going to be engulfed in flames too. And then you see Deirdre. Sallow skin, haunted eyes. Leona walks up behind her and with perfect practiced ease slides the blade right between her ribs from behind, straight into her heart. Deirdre looks up, almost relieved, falls to her knees. Leona is engulfed in flames again. Doesn't matter what I show you. You cannot possibly know what is coming. But you need to be ready for it. You have committed a great atrocity. You owe a debt. You will repay it. You will repent. And you will defend.
Defend against what? Defend against the jackass that she's been in love with her entire life? Yeah, that's gonna work. Again, I really question your choice of whoever the fuck you think I am.
I know exactly who you are. Do you?
Don't particularly care.
You deceive yourself easily.
Very. Say I've spent my entire life learning how to move on.
You spent your entire life running. And everything will catch up with you.
Someday.
Today. And tomorrow. And the next day. And the one after. You think that vulnerability makes you weak?
I think it's stupid.
No, you do not.
I think you're making a mistake.
Why?
Because I am not the person you want to do whatever it is that I'm supposed to do.
You are right. There are hundreds of thousands more worthy than you. But yet here we are. You will repay your debt to me, and then I will free you of your curse.
Is that all?
You come back to consciousness. In your bed, drenched in sweat. Covers thrown off of you. You look down and your chest is burning, and you see where your opponent had driven the sword through your chest. There is a mark that you have ignored and hidden, and it is growing. Like streaks of lightning up your chest towards your neck and down towards your abdomen. And you see that they are starting to turn black. It takes you a minute, but you are able to get back to sleep. A dreamless sleep like usual. You can almost forget about everything else. Almost as if it had never happened. You're muted.
Almost.
Almost. You all wake in the morning? Well rested? For the most part. Deirdre, no one came for you in your sleep? In the night? It's a new day. You're muted, Mindy.
Perfect. It's a new day. Anything can happen on a new day.
Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do?
You should humbly head out.
I'm gonna have a scone before we go downstairs. Or a muffin or whatever's left.
I'll also sneak a pastry.
We're just harboring all the pastries.
You head down and you, Ray wakes pretty early. Mondi, do you wake early as well? He looks down in his bag. He doesn't seem to notice that it's not in the exact same place it was. Starts to put his armor back on. Gets ready, goes downstairs. Good morning, Leona. Deirdre.
Good morning.
Leona, oh, wait, is that another bugbear in your hair?
What?
I'm only teasing.
Very unkind. It's very rude.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm checking my hair anyway.
Make an investigation check.
Well, I'm not finding anything anyway. I'm pretty sure that's an 8.
Yeah, you don't find any bugs.
Okay.
Here, Leona. Here, I think I have something that will help. And I'm just gonna cast the light cantrip like on my fingertips. I'm gonna make it look like I'm casting a spell to like detect bugbears. I'm not finding anything.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I'll come down fairly early.
Gesra,
Good morning.
Before 10 o'clock.
you're up early.
Twice in a row.
Well, it's kind of hard to sleep with the sun in your eyes.
It's true.
Wise words so early in the morning from you, Kesra.
I'm full of them. I shuffle over to the bar and order a beer.
Breakfast beer.
Yeah, breakfast beer.
Okay.
I thought you said a pretzel beer, and I was like,
Oh, God.
Cat.
Mindy, why would you say that?
No. Just a pretzel. I mean, a beer.
Oh, my God.
the worst thing.
I love you, Kate.
This is the worst timeline. What have you done?
It is though.
What are y'all up to?
We're leaving, right?
Yeah, probably just eat and head out. Oh, do we want to stop at the bakery and get some stuff for the road?
Leona, did you eat everything in that bag already?
No. They must have fallen out.
I helped a little bit.
Yeah,
Go on,
Kestra ate half of them.
I see. We'll have to get
didn't-
more.
We didn't.
Leona, it's all right.
We'll just get more.
We will just get more. Well, I don't have anything else. I don't have anything I need to do in this town, so it's up to you all whenever we leave.
Well, the pastry should be fresh over at the bakery, so let's go there and then head out for the day.
Are we sure we don't want to go check on the house?
It's in the way. We would be backtracking if we did that. We're heading east.
What house?
The homestead that Alord.
I'm done.
Oh Lord.
Look.
The homestead that Alok had. It's going in the opposite direction, Leona. Maybe if we wander back this way, we can check it out.
Okay. To the bakery.
To the bakery.
You guys head to the bakery, and there is a younger woman. She's probably like 14. Sitting, like, leaning against the counter, her arms crossed. Clearly not amused with her station in life.
Ooh.
Oh,
Good
hi.
morning.
Yep, hi.
We were hoping to get some pastries.
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want?
An assortment? Please?
Teen after my own heart.
The woman who was here yesterday, whose name I totally remember.
Her name is Georgia.
Is she okay?
I mean, I hope so.
Sorry. I trained as a midwife, so just concerned since she's so close.
Yeah, I mean, having a baby.
I know.
Like now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like that's why I'm here. She's doing the baby thing.
Explains a lot.
I'm not even getting paid for this.
Don't mind me in the back. I'm getting flashbacks. It's fine.
Where is she?
Our house is literally next door.
Okay. Thanks.
I'm going to put a gold on the counter.
Be like, for your trouble. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Have a nice day.
Yep, bye.
We go
My favorite
go
nurse-
back.
I'm going to the house. Sorry, y'all.
Do I hear anything coming from the house?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 13.
From the house behind you hear commotion, like not commotion, but just the floorboards are loud. Not that you would know anything about that. The floorboards are loud as people walk around. It's a very old house, and there you do hear women's voices, kind of talking to each other loudly.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the front door and I'm gonna knock on it really quickly.
There's no answer, but it's not closed all the way. It's partially ajar.
Gonna poke my head in.
Yeah. It's a one-room house. And in this one-room house, there is essentially two women. One is, they're all of red hair. And you see Georgia kind of leaned over like a bed, essentially, on her forearms, and she is mostly collapsed onto the bed. There's kind of a far-off look in her eye as apparently her mother and her grandmother are kind of yelling at each other in a panic.
Hi. Is everything okay? Is Georgia all right?
They don't really seem to notice you yet.
I'm going to light up my fingertips using my light cantrip.
Hi. I met Georgia yesterday at the bakery. I trained as a midwife. Is everything okay?
You trained as a midwife. Do you know? We don't know what's going wrong, but she's fading real fast.
Oh goodness. Okay.
I'm gonna come in and I'm going to take a look at her.
Okay, make a medicine check with proficiency.
17?
She's dying. The
Okay.
baby is not coming out, and she's losing a lot of blood.
This is really funny because Kate knows a lot about this, so we'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, first off, I'm gonna heal her.
Okay.
I'm going to use some of my healing light, and I'm going to give her. Come here, d6s.
Does anybody else go in with her? Okay. Ray is like waiting outside.
Yeah, we're all just kind of leaning against the wall outside.
I'm with Deirdre.
If she had a hit point maximum, she gets 9 hit points back.
She is at full health.
Okay. So I'm going to just I'm going to check. I want to like touch her stomach and kind of feel around and see like what position the baby's in.
Breach.
Okay. I'm going to turn to her, who I assume to be her mother and grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, I need you to help me get her on the bed. Just for a minute.
They listen.
Okay.
On the bed. I'm going to have Georgia kind of sit up against the wall if it's not a headboard, or against the headboard if there is one.
It's a wall, yeah.
Okay. And
Okay. Georgia, I need you to listen to me. I'm going to try and turn the baby around, but it might hurt a little, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
all right, and then I'm gonna like use my hands on her stomach, and I'm gonna like try and turn the child.
Make the dexterity check with proficiency.
Okay. Dirty 20.
The rest of you hear a loud scream from Georgia, from whom you assume to be Kestra, and Maudie. You watch Ray's face is just like, oh my god! Ah! He's clearly in a panic. Yes, Leanna?
When she screams, I'm probably going to step a little closer and try to like calm her down, but not take like, just like, you know, like general like rambling of like,
Yeah.
okay, just breathe. like when Deirdre actually gives direction, she can focus on that. But just yeah.
Okay, make a. Do you want this to be a performance check?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead and roll for performance.
That's a 27. Nope, 26. I can't add. I'm sorry.
Either way, the screams die down. Georgia's head kind of rolls back as she turns to look at you, Leona, and she's just, you see, it's almost like she's not really there anymore because she's in so much pain that she's kind of just dissociated, essentially. And she seems to be calmed. She's still in a lot of pain. Deirdre, you feel like you've got movement.
Okay. Is it out of breach or has it?
Make a medicine check.
14.
Seems to be.
I'm going to turn to the mother and grandmother.
How long has she been like this?
A few hours.
Okay. I'm actually going to check and see how dilated she is. Fully dilated. Okay.
Okay, Georgia. We're gonna try a little bit of walking, okay?
No, I don't think I can.
You can. The baby's been turned. We just need you up and walking to help draw it down, okay?
Make a persuasion check.
I have advantage since Leona calmed her down.
Yeah, since it was a 26.
That's really good because that was a 3. Ooh, that's much better. That's a 15 plus 7, 22.
Okay, you are able to coax her up and out of bed. Her grandmother and her mother help.
Right, we're just gonna take a couple of laps and we'll see how you're feeling, okay? We won't go fast.
Yep. You bring her around the room once, twice. And the third time, she starts to tremble and shake.
I'm going to time it. I'm going to count and see how long it lasts.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
Okay. Are your contractions frequent? Are they happening a lot?
My what?
The pain you're feeling. Is it frequent? Does it happen often?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want you lying down. You're going to have to fight to get the baby out harder. So we're just going to have you up. You can be on your knees. You can be in whatever position's most comfortable, but we're going to keep yourself upright, okay? It's going to make it easiest for baby.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to kneel? Do you want to sit? How do you want to do this?
I don't know. I just...
Okay. All right. Well, let's just have you kneel. You can lean against the bed if you need to, okay?
Yeah, she does. Just exactly as you instruct. She is clearly beyond the point of really any cognition. She's very tired and very in a lot of pain.
Okay. Then I'm just going to keep an eye on her until, I feel like, or she indicates that the contractions are changing.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check. One final one.
Ooh. Dirty 20.
Okay. Baby starts to come.
Okay.
It takes her about 3 pushes, and out comes a healthy baby boy. And then Mom falls unconscious.
I immediately, did she lose hit points? Unconsciousness? Okay. I'm going to try and rouse her. I'm going to clean off. I'm going to take care of the baby first. Is he okay?
Yes. Screaming his little lungs out.
Perfect. I'm going to turn to family members.
Do you have anything sharp and clean?
They go and grab a dagger.
I will cut the cord.
Okay.
And find a cloth, maybe the quilt that's on top of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna swaddle him up really quickly, and then I will deal with afterbirth, and then after afterbirth, I will focus on waking Georgia up.
Okay. She does not wake.
Do I feel like anything's wrong?
Yeah. You're not really sure exactly what, but her breathing becomes shallower and shallower.
I'm going to heal her again. I'm going to use 2 more points of healing light.
Okay.
Give her 4 more hit points.
You see that the bleeding is stopping. She does not appear to be losing blood anymore. But there's still something else wrong.
What do I have? What can I do? I'm going to cast. I don't know. It's worth a try. I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on her.
Okay. What level?
2nd level.
Okay. Make a medicine check.
Natural 20.
She does not wake, but her breathing does not slow anymore. She seems stabilized.
Okay. Okay. I think she's okay. Here, help me get her on the bed.
I turn to like the room at large.
Is she not already on the bed?
She was kneeling.
Oh,
So
she would have passed. I mean, she's passed out. She's unconscious.
Okay.
So she
I'm
wasn't. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to.
Her. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Pick her up and put her on the bed. Yeah.
Yeah. I turn to mother and grandmother.
She should be okay. Do you have any priests or clerics or anything nearby? She's not in any danger, but just in case.
Not for another few miles west.
Okay. She should be fine. I think I've fixed the problem. I think. If she changes at all, if she starts bleeding again, and I list off any number of things, just you run for help as soon as possible. She's still unconscious, but he needs to eat. You all need to help him latch and just make sure that, I'm sure you've done this before. Sorry, I'm probably telling you things you already know, but
It's all right. I don't know how you did that, ma'am, but thank you.
sure.
We don't
Yeah.
have any money.
Oh, no. No. I'm just glad she's okay. I'm glad they're both okay. I did this, or I helped my mother with this from a very, very, very young age.
Thank
So-
you. You're an angel.
Hardly, but the sentiment is appreciated. I will let you all rest. We're leaving, but I will be in Faybreach probably a few days from now, and then I'll be in Adare about a week from now.
And I'm sorry. What's your name?
I'm Deirdre. Deirdre Kelly.
Deirdre. Thank you.
Sure. It's my pleasure. I'm glad I came into town at the right time.
So are we.
All right. You all take care. Oh, actually, do you have like a water basin or anything?
Yeah, right over there.
Perfect, thanks.
My clothes aren't dirty. My clothes are pristine, but my hands are not great. So I am going to
wash those
Yep.
completely.
Yep.
And then I'll lead Leona back outside, looking none the worse for wear, except maybe a little stressed.
I spy with my little eye something brown.
What?
This is out front waiting for you.
Oh. Is it a tree?
It's the dirt this time.
Oh God, Gezra.
There.
Leona, Deirdre,
Sorry.
why are you apologizing?
Birth takes a while.
I mean, I guess. Sure.
That was actually one of the shorter ones.
Ugh.
I've been at ones that take upwards of 16 hours.
Oh,
Ugh. No.
that makes me feel sick. I need to clear my head. I'm gonna go take a walk.
Twinsies. I'm going in the other direction though.
You guys want to go get the horses and we can
Yeah, I'm going to go get the horses right now. That's where I'm going.
Peace. And I'm gonna stride off with him.
So the baby's okay?
go? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're both okay. It was a little bit of a scare with the mom, though. Baby's fine.
Do you both know how to midwife? What?
I have never
Yeah.
seen anything more terrifying and beautiful in my entire life.
Why did you go in there?
Because Deirdre went in there. She might have needed help.
I hope you were of help or something. I don't know. I was of no use for that.
She was very soothing. She helped calm her down. It was
Deirdre was amazing.
very helpful.
That was amazing what you did.
I just did what my mom taught me. I've been
Your
doing
mother
that for
was
you.
a midwife?
Mm-hmm. She was Adari's midwife since even before I was born. And I grew up helping her. I probably brought or helped bring dozens of kids into the world. I missed it. Even the scary bits.
Yeah, that does seem like a pretty rewarding but terrifying occupation.
It can be scary. But my mom never lost anybody, mother or child.
Why are you laughing?
Why are you laughing, Kate?
Laughing at Mindy's face.
Oh.
All right, that's fair.
Y'all are talking about babies.
Is the mother's okay though?
She's asleep for now. It was a little scary there. There's a little more blood than I'm used to, but we got her fixed.
Well, they're lucky that you were around now.
I'm just glad I was here.
Well, we should probably find Ray. He looks a little.
He looked a little green, didn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't. For someone that seems like a warrior, he did not seem too excited about being a part of that.
No, not at all. Well, thank you for letting me take that particular detour. I realized we should have been on our way a couple of hours ago.
Oh no, I wasn't in any rush. I wasn't going in there, but I wasn't in any rush.
Good. Thank you for waiting. All right, let's go get the horses and keep going, yeah? Okay.
I'm going to poke my head in one more time and just tell them that I'm leaving.
They give you some tearful goodbyes as they are
Okay.
coddling the newborn.
I have to come in really quick and just give him a quick kiss on the forehead and then I leave.
Oh no. You hear faintly Georgia call out. What should I name him?
Oh. I don't know.
James.
My father's name was Evan.
Evan. That sounds real nice.
Evan, Nevin.
That's my cousin's name.
Oh, no kidding.
3 days younger than me, but that's fine. Go ahead. I'm being completely serious.
I hope he lives well.
Thank you, Deirdre.
My pleasure. Take care. And I'll leave.
To continue your journey eastward towards Faybreach, you know that the next stop is the Crystalline Academy. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Nevin would have been a better name.
Listen. I was about to call him Devin, and I was like, that's really close.
And Evan is better?
Nevin's so much better.
Listen.
Should have gone with Jane.
It doesn't have to be Evan. I mean, her dad was actually named something else, and I can't remember off the top of my head, and I don't remember.
It's Evan now.
It's not Evan, because there's no, it's not Evan.
It's not Evan. Hang on. I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna find some.
It has to be that now. She said.
Nope, it doesn't.
We're still online. I can change it. Hang on.
Frederick, Philip.
Red Drake.
Frederick.
Oh, Frederick. I said Red Drake. I'm like, I like Red Drake better. No.
Red Drake. Solid name. Go with it.
No.
Nevin.
That's a good choice.
Oh, no. Deirdre's dad's name was Sean.
Sean. That's what they call the baby.
Yep.
There's Sean.
Yeah.
My Sean.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, everybody. Thank you for sticking with us through. Frederick, stop it, Morgan.
No.
I
Sean.
want to see the Twitch now.
Thank you guys for sticking with us. That was a lot of fun. You can catch. You can catch Ray and Leona's next watch on Wednesday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time.
Is it gonna? Okay.
Ship it. Ship it.
And maybe some Leona lore in the process.
Ooh.
We are having a one-shot on Sunday at 4 o'clock Central Standard Time. Dungeons and Drunkards, Veils, and Vengeance, y'all! It's gonna be a good time. Guess what, guys? I remembered the credits, and we're gonna roll them.
Hey.
I'm Camille, your Dungeon Master. You can find me at CamilleDoesDND on Twitter.
I'm Kate. You can find me on Twitch at KatesD8s. You can find me on Twitter and Discord at KatesandD8s, and I play Deirdre.
I'm Nevin, and I play Maldi. It gets shorter every week.
My name is also Kate. Also is my maiden name. And you can find me on Twitch and Twitter and everywhere else at Very Pale Ale. I play Kestra.
I'm Mindy. You can find me on Twitter at MKAY1713, and I play Leona.
You guys killed it today. Every session is so good with you guys. I can't wait for you guys to get to the Crystalline Academy.
Oh.
We kidnap the child before we go and raise it as our own.
No.
It's like a familiar, but worse.
No.
Ray says no. No.
Leona says no. If Leona says no, you really shouldn't
But
be
guys,
doing it.
Waka Flocka Seagulls said yes.
So,
Okay, well, we've been vetoed. Apparently, we're taking the baby.
we'll raise it as my own.
No.
Nevin.
Or you can just
You
like
can see the
have your
family
own
resemblance,
child.
right?
It's Deirdre. It's fine.
No.
What?
Sorry, what? Who said that? Who am I?
Alright guys, I'm gonna run the... You are gonna be a warrior. I'm gonna roll the credits, guys. Oh, I almost hit stop streaming. God, I'm not good at this, guys.
Live.
Bye. Oh, I'll be on Discord. Bye.
Bye.